Hello, everyone. This is Robbie O'Leaf here, and this is it. This is the reason that I started this channel. Yes, Wednesday Ramblings got to debut first, but the real reason I wanted to create a YouTube channel was to film myself playing Fall Guys. And now it's Friday, so let's begin our very first Fall Guys Friday. Now, for those that don't know, in Fall Guys, you play a bunch of cute little beans running around in competitions, similar to American Gladiator as well as the game show Wipeout. Now, my plan is on alternating weeks, I'll play a different mode. So this week is going to be solo showed. Next week will be either quads or duo, and then the third week will be the other. And so I will alternate that way. Now, this is actually the fourth time that I have attempted to film an episode. The previous videos did not go well, whether it be due to connectivity issues, technical issues, or just personal stuff. I was not able to get a video done properly. So hopefully things will go better now. Right now, it's looking like it is hesitating to put me into a... There we go. Most of the day, I've been having issues actually getting into lobbies. Most of the times when I do wind up in one, the rooms are not full. As you can see, it's currently only at 37 of 60, and it requires 40 to play. So hopefully it will start soon. It's been about a minute since I actually started filming. I would like to actually start playing at some point. I don't know if this is an issue on my end or their end. I assume their end due to the fact that it does show, finally, there we go. It does show that I was connected with people. So I think maybe they're having server issues today. I was hoping that they would be fixed by now because this was going on 4 hours ago. But here we are. So it looks like the first the first round is going to be the game Big Fans, which is a decent, I guess, race. It's one that I can do well on, but sometimes I just wind up falling off, and then I start to panic, and that just makes things worse. So hopefully I'll do well. I am a big... Oops. Already messing up. I am a big jumper. I like to jump when running, if possible. So as you can see in the bottom right corner with that Wi-Fi symbol, that does mean that I am having a bit of Wi-Fi issues. I am not going to make that jump. So we're going to do this. And I will make this one. And I think you might also be able to tell the camera is kind of jerky when I change the angles. And I believe that's just due to my lousy Wi-Fi. Alright, the symbol dropped away, so maybe my Wi-Fi is picked up a little bit now. But I've got a lot of catching up to do. I don't know how this is going to go. I might be eliminated the first round. So hopefully I can mount a comeback. The inconsistency of the camera, I'm going to fall. I knew it! That one can't be blamed on the camera. That was just a bad decision on my part. And then I start to panic, and I get impatient and don't want to go slow and steady. Alright. I should be safe. Go, go, go! From that part. But half the people have already qualified who can, so this is not good, especially as far back as I was. Ugh. Thankfully, this is one that people do have issues completing. I have got to keep going. I think I've done it. Wow, that's really surprising because I had a terrible start. They're running around doing nothing. Aw, isn't it romantic? I guess they're probably going to wait until more people start to come along. And we'll just watch them, because this is adorable, isn't it? I mean, I've always wanted to see Mechagodzilla in love with whatever that other being is. Aww. Kiss her. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. I cut out some stuff there. It took a very, very long time for people to actually qualify. Even after I qualified, and it took me way longer than I would have liked, I had to sit there for a few minutes and just watch people fail and fool around. So this will be the first video where I'll actually try to do a cut in the middle, because that will be very boring for you to sit and watch. Alright, so Big Shots is next. My least favorite survival game, and I do not like survival games. Big Shots, there's a lot of standing there not doing a darn thing. There are cannons that shoot things at you, frequently fruit or like video game controls, stuff like that, but this is not fun. And 11 people are going to have to be eliminated. Isn't that going to be like half the people? Like, a lot of people didn't qualify last time. But as you can see, I'm out. Alright, so that's done. I just hate that event so much. I don't even care that I'm eliminated. I just want it out. Let's get to something fun. And let's hope that I don't have to wait forever in the loading screen. Alrighty. So isn't my bean adorable with the horse head and the heart tattoos and the... Oh, I have a Mechagodzilla tail on as well. I didn't even remember that when talking about Mechagodzilla earlier. So yeah, I definitely think they're having server issues today. Come on, just one more and we can get started. At least the wait wasn't as long to get to 37 earlier. Come on, just one more. Yeah, this has to be on their end. It can't be mine. Oh, great, someone left. Well, last time someone left right after people popped in, so good. Night Fever. Night Fever's not one of my favorite races. The main issue with Night Fever is the second obstacle is frequently the spinning log with the spikes. That is something I hate. Sometimes I can, and there it is right there. Sometimes I can get through it just fine, but a lot of times I get knocked off, and when I get knocked off, I get flustered. And I tend to screw up multiple times before getting through there. So hopefully I'll just make it through on my first attempt and won't embarrass myself. Jump, jump, jump. So yes, the white Wi-Fi bars are there at the bottom, so I am having a little bit of issues with my Wi-Fi, but nothing too bad. I may currently be in first, but of course, no. Okay. So I'm no longer currently in first, and there I go, falling off a ton. The middle is not the ideal path to go, but sometimes when it spawns you there, I don't want to waste time going the other way. Oh, okay, made it through one, but I am not at a checkpoint, so I've got to be careful. Alright, I made it first. Alright, jump over these. Oh, Edison. Let's do it. Edison! And I completely missed it. Alright, let's just actually play this like a sane person. Normally, I did not follow very wise strategy there. But if I go this way, I might be able to completely avoid that swinging. Okay, I didn't avoid it, but it barely affected me. Almost half the players who could qualify have, and I'm just now getting to the end. I think I'm good to go, though. Yes, there we go. Finished 24th. Not a great showing, but got me there. And that's the end of the round. So I believe 12 people were eliminated. Oh, I saw Xavier Woods on there. I think he got... No, there he is. Right next to me, actually. Cool. I love that skin. I want him to do his taunt, though, before I get eliminated. Or he does. Alright, our second event is Jump Club. First several times I played this, I did well every single time. But eventually I've reached a point where I just don't do as well as often. The main issue is that I often can't see the green bar because the pink bar above it obstructs my view of it. So I'll wind up getting knocked off, not realizing I'm even in danger. But as long as I can outlast 11 other people, that's all that matters. So let's go ahead and jump over the green bar and start pulling around because I'm bored. I just do not like survival events. I used to, but kind of totally over that. Oh! So see, I couldn't actually see the green bar when I... Whoa, I gotta pay attention. Okay, someone tried to shove me off. Gotta pay attention now, quit fooling around. Where's the green bar? Okay, it's coming. I want to go ahead and run this way so that I can... Yeah. The pink bar just obstructs your vision so badly. Alright. So 7 of the 11 have been eliminated. The pink bar generally won't knock you off, but it does make it a lot harder to get over that green bar because you can't see the dang thing. So I've now made it to round 3. Significantly better than my last showing where I only made it to round 2. Alright, the next event is gonna be the Swiveler, another survival. At least this one's not super boring, and it usually doesn't go very long. Basically, you just run, avoiding obstacles. You can't just stand in place, because a fan will blow you off course if you do, so you have to move along. And none of the obstacles are super difficult to avoid. The swinging bars at the start sometimes give me a little trouble, but it looks like they're actually going to be easy this time because they're only single instead of double. Wait, whoa, why did he keep running so long? I took my finger off of move and he just kept running. Ugh. So that had to be a connectivity issue because he should have stopped long before he got to the point where he would have got knocked off. I planned to stop in front of it and then run by unscathed, but something screwed up. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and play one more round. Right, 42. So not once did we wind up with a full lobby. In fact, we never even wound up with 3/4 of a full lobby. Every single time it was low 40s. Alright, Treetop Tumble. Treetop Tumble, I always have trouble going the up top route, but I always try, and that's going to continue here. So I will probably screw up and have to go the bottom way. And I hate the frogs. Alrighty, go. Oh, I made it through, but then because I dived, I jumped too far. Oh well, it happens. Alright, camera's a bit jerky, so I'm mostly just running straight and hoping I get by everything. There we go. Okay, I don't want to deal with the fan. Oh, and the fan blew me off course, so that's fun. But it's weird because there's definitely some wonkiness with the camera, and yet it does not show Wi-Fi issues, and I go flying as though he charged, yet I didn't see him charge. Timing is perfect for this. So I am definitely finishing top 10. There we go. That'll be a silver medal for sure, since there was 42 players. Alright, just Peachy's crossed, and that's it, only 28. Yeah, because of such a small player count. Super annoying that there's not more players. But that's the way it goes, apparently. So, what is event number 2 going to be? Please do not be any kind of survival mode. I hate those. I know you'll come up with one for sure for this third game if I qualify in this one. But I want to do some racing or something else fun. All right. Pick a game. Block Party. I mean, at least it's not Big Shots, but this is not a fun one either. So this one, you stand on a platform that doesn't move, but there are blocks that are moving along the track that you have to avoid, otherwise they will shove you off the platform into the slime, and slime is no good in this game. So, hopefully I don't get eliminated doing a bunch of taunts, like I did in Big Shots. Excuse me? I don't know why I did that when I know I'm filming. Okay. Alright. But yeah, you can hear other people are also doing taunts. This is boring, so like you have to entertain yourself somehow. Uh-oh, I was kind of far over. Oh shit, I thought I was good! I thought I was good! Oh no! I thought I ran far enough and I let go of running and just completely got wiped out. Totally my fault, and totally the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you'll tune in next week when I will play squad mode, and hopefully the lobbies will actually get full so more people can qualify in the first round. But for now, I'm Robbie O'Leaf. I hope you like and subscribe. See you next time.